Hey, day 62, 365 days of open heart living. This is Korinn, and we are on day 62, and we're going to talk about clearing your energy. Clear your energy, day 62. I kind of have had, I was pissed on my drive home from work, and I'm dumbfounded. Um, I had a interaction today via email that I didn't see coming and didn't it still doesn't make sense. Just weirdness in the world sometimes. But I, this person came at me with their opinions, wanting to have a conversation with me. And I, the more it went on, the more I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what? I was just dumbfounded and I was pissed because I'm like, what the, who the hell does this person think they are? So I feel like I just want to share. I don't know if this is appropriate or not. I'm not going to share names. This isn't anybody in like that I have like much connection with. Anyway, it's somebody that 5 years ago I was in like a study group with, and being in the study group, we met a couple of times outside of the study group. And one time he wanted me to meet somebody, a friend of his, that he felt like we would have a good conversation because we had, we were into spirituality or whatever. And then another time we met over coffee and talked about spirituality again because we were in a spiritual study group. But this dude, I don't know. So yesterday, I was at church with my daughter very innocently. We went to church. She was doing, it was her day to like be the person, like kids who got to like serve the donuts, I guess, and be the greeters and whatever. There's a word for that, and I can't think of it right now. Probably because I'm just a little flustered, frazzled, whatever. Because sometimes, so yeah, I'm all over the place. Wow, I need to slow it down. So clear your energy. Sometimes we have things that happen to us, or people that come at us and they have an emotion behind how they're behaving towards us, or ill intention, or a judgment that they're passing upon us, and that actually can impact us. Not only can it cause us to have a responsive emotional reaction, physical reaction, but in our mind it can cause us to think a certain way or shift us, the way that we were potentially thinking. Sometimes those assholes, they target you, and they use it to try to manipulate you, consciously or unconsciously, but it's still being an asshole, right? Even if they don't realize they're doing it, if it's just their pattern, it's still an asshole. So sometimes they use it to kind of manipulate you into thinking differently, and that's their energy being impressed upon you and shifting your energy. So when you have interactions that are unsavory, that just rattle you, you need to clear yourself. Okay. And that's what happened to me today. So I'm home from work and wasn't even anything to do with work. And I'll share because it's just weird. But I I just I need to clear myself, and I just figured why not teach this to you guys, because we're talking about energy now and meditation. So yeah, clearing energy can be very important. Clearing it regularly when you feel like you need to clear it, or even at times when it's just like I haven't done it in a while, like I'm gonna throw it out there and clear my energy. But we are like sponges. Our energy field is able to be permeated by other people's energy. Like, have you ever listened to somebody share a story and it causes you to feel their emotion, where all of a sudden you're angry about it, or all of a sudden you're crying about it, but it's not your stuff, it's not your story. We're empathic beings naturally. That's beautiful and purposeful. It's We are supposed to be connected in those heart-centered ways, but it is a double-edged sword sometimes too, because sometimes the things that we absorb are not things that serve us. They're not our stuff to hold on to or to keep or to carry or whatever. So when we have interactions that are make us feel like just a little bit unsettled when we walk away from them, like something I just don't feel right, I feel kind of heavy, I feel like kind of spacey, like I just don't feel grounded in myself, that's when you know you need to just take some time, come to this meditation, or use the phrase I'm going to teach you, and just clear yourself as best as you can, because the energy that has been exchanged from that person to you, or exchanged between the two of you, it it has an impact, and it's going to be heavy. Eventually it'll wear off, like, I mean, okay, like, realistically, yes, there are some things that people do carry for years and years and years, and it weighs on them. And sometimes it can be something to also clear energetically, just so the heaviness of the weight of it can just exhale and have a breath. Even if the thoughts and feelings and people come back and you gotta deal with them more, like, just to like cut the tension, clear yourself, and just like recenter. Bring yourself back to center, bring yourself back to your energy, so that all the energy that is not yours, that is not serving you, can just like get the fuck out of your space. So that's how I feel right now. Weird. Okay. So I got to give you a little bit of backstory. This is probably going to be a long one. I'm sorry. I got to give you a little bit of a backstory. So yes, 5 years ago, I was in the study. This gentleman was in it. Okay, like, whatever. Did the study in the group, met a couple times outside of the study over coffee conversation. He, yeah, this was when my husband was alive, and it wasn't like, I mean, it was just seriously like a Bible study, pretty damn innocent. So, but then after my husband died, I don't know, not like straight away, but I'll say within the first year, he reached out a few times and just asked if I wanted to, if I'd be interested to meet for coffee, whatever, And it was a hard no for me. Like, no, I don't have time. I'm not interested in being your friend. I don't have time to invest in another friendship. I have my people, like, I'm dealing with my life, my kids, I'm busy. Like, I, respectfully declined. So I haven't seen this guy for probably, I mean, God, I don't even know if I really saw him after my husband died. So I'll say I probably haven't seen him for like 4 or 5 years. And then go to church yesterday with my daughter because she's doing fellowship. That's what it's called. And this guy is one of the servers. So go up, take communion. He's got the wine. Smile, say hi, go to my spot. I don't take the wine. Go to my spot, like, oh, I haven't seen him for a while. Hey, hi, whatever. That was it. Then yesterday, I got an email from him. This is where it gets interesting and messed up. Okay, so I'm going to read it. Get this. I got to click on the link. Okay. It says, hello, good to see you this morning at Mass. Boy, does it take a turn from there. I have been thinking about you and praying for you. I hope that you are doing well. If you ever want to get together to talk about your book, etc., I would enjoy that. I travel a lot for work, but am in the area for the next few weeks. Let me know if you want to get together for coffee or hot chocolate. Blessings to you and your family. Seems innocent enough, right? Okay. And I say, yes, Marin was a part of the fellowship this morning. We are doing well. I would be up for coffee and conversation, but not sure when. I work Monday through Thursday and then work my business besides that. Some Fridays I have flexibility. Life is full. The reply is, how about coffee or hot chocolate on Friday, March 1st or 8th? My mornings are pretty open on Fridays, no meetings. Do you want to meet at this location or someplace closer to you? 9:30ish? And I respond, okay, so apparently I bumped my mic, and so it wasn't recording the voice for just a little bit. So I am going to pick up here and read after that message about meeting at 9:30. Then I responded, I cannot commit to anything as of yet. I'm juggling a lot. as usual, and do not want to make a social plan out that far, as I have some movable pieces with work I need to keep priority with. The best thing for me will be to just touch base the week of and look then to see if I can give myself some time to socialize. Sorry if this is too much information. Do you want to shoot me a reminder email beginning of next week or the following week, whatever flows for you? Then, this is where it gets interesting. He responds, Korinn, this is not a social meeting. This is me deciding to help you get unstuck and connect a few more dots. Either way, I would leave it up to you. What the? I was like, I was literally at work, and when I read that, I had gone to take, a drink of water, check my phone in the back room, and when I read that, I literally out loud was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, what, huh? So I responded to him, oh, okay, well, I don't need any help with anything, so I think I'm good. Then he responds, that is not true. You lied to me about something and I'm not happy about it. And that was the part that, jarred me, because, I couldn't figure out, what was it that I could have possibly lied to him about? And our conversation was, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember it. How does he remember it? What is this guy holding on to? So then I was I responded in an email, what do you think I was untruthful about? He responded, Korinn, this is not a topic for email. If you want to discuss as adults, we can sit down. So he's all high and mighty and, is handling himself well. So I responded, absolutely not. I'm not comfortable putting myself in a position to be ambushed on something I have no idea what it is about. And honestly, this exchange is making me very uncomfortable. I do not wish to continue communication. I'm someone with integrity who does not take the quality of being sincere lightly. If I wrongfully misspoke on something, my apologies. We don't even know each other and have barely interacted, so I can't imagine it is anything that has much weight. We don't even know each other and I have barely interacted, so I can't imagine it is anything that has much weight. And I was thinking, okay, just no, fuck no, I'm not gonna meet this guy for a coffee or a hot chocolate. And then the next thing he responded was, is that the way you deal with conflict? Run away from it? So now he's baiting me, trying to dig at me to get me to meet him, because whatever he has a chip on his shoulder about that I did to him. And then he says, this is where the truth comes out of what I did wrong. Then he says, I want to dialogue with you about your belief in the true presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. I feel that you weren't being truthful to me about that when you told me you believed. Who the fuck is this guy? I read that, and you know what? It made me feel better, because I was like, okay, I did not do anything wrong. I didn't lie about anything. This guy's just on his freaking high horse, and I don't know why I'm his target today, but no thank you. So I responded and said, I respectfully decline. There is no conflict to resolve. I will not be baited. Faith is a personal journey, and I am sound in my beliefs. I do not need to explain or justify them to you. Please do not contact me again. Thank you. And he hasn't. So I feel like it's done. For a while there, though, I was a little concerned, because I'm like, okay, this is somebody at my church. If he knows where I live, he's gonna show up. Is he a super creep? Do I need to be alarmed? Do I need to be fearful for my safety of my home, my family? This guy's attacking me for I don't know what, because I lied to him, and then when it comes out that it's about his belief and how, he probably read my book, because he did comment about that in the beginning, and something must have rubbed him wrong in my book. Well, you know what? It's my story. It's not yours. So you have no business having to think that you need to have conversation with me about my beliefs. Yeah, okay. I'm just pissed, and I feel like it's not even worth my time. It's not. So if you ever have assholes do shit to you and then you end up carrying it, please come
to this meditation and clear yourself with me. So we are gonna close our eyes, and I'm hyped up, so I just feel like I need to stretch a little bit. Just move my body, because sometimes when we have big emotional bursts that move through us of frustration, anger, disgust, then that energy creates tension. And so moving your body can help to relax your body, release some of that tension, and just work it out a little bit. From there, we are going to just take our nice, deep, relaxing breaths. And today I'm going to teach you just one strategy for clearing your energy. There are several. This is, I will call it, we'll do it as a mantra meditation. And I want you to repeat after me. So again, center with feeling your breath. And with energy and intention, you just have to feel it, speak it, see it, do it, and be it. So really, when you repeat the words after me, the clearing is instantaneous. If I were to guide you through a clearing with visualization, also the clearing happens instantly. It's not that it is always all clear, like you might have to comb through it, several times and do it repeatedly, but there is an effect immediately. So centering in the breath again. Repeat after me. I fully and completely release everything that is not mine, that is not for my highest good. Releasing it and letting it go to wherever it needs to go. So that it may be transmuted and recycled into higher vibrating energy. And breathe. Feel your body relax. Feel how as your body shifts from your words, your energy shifts, and you already feel a little bit better just by saying it one time. We're gonna say it 3 times total. I like 3. There's something about 3 that's like brings it into complete effect. Brings it into feeling of complete reach and effect for your energy shifting. I fully and completely release everything that is not mine. Letting it go to wherever it needs to go. With universal white light and for the highest good. Feel yourself. Feel how your energy is shifting, has changed. Just with the intention, setting and saying, speaking it into being, that you're letting it go. Letting it go from your energy field. Letting it go from weighing you down in the way that it was just minutes ago. I fully and completely release everything that is not mine. Letting it go to wherever it needs to go with universal white light and for the highest good. Nice. Very nice. So, my energy, I can see like my crown energy is, it's clear now. It looks white and there's a beam straight up. So I feel like I'm more in energetic alignment with me, not that person and their energy. And now that we have cleared ourselves from energy that is not ours, we also need to clear ourselves from energy that is ours, because we are a part of the interaction, the exchange, the response, the reactivity, even. Because I had a negative response to him. I think that that's totally fine. I would not change it or take anything back that I was able to express. But I also don't need to carry my own heaviness in having that exchange. Nor do you need to keep carrying your own heaviness in an exchange that was unsavory for you as well. So take a breath and repeat after me. I fully and completely release everything that is mine that is not for my highest good. Sending it to wherever it needs to go to with universal white light and for the highest good. I fully and completely release everything that is mine that is not for my highest good. Letting it go to wherever it needs to go with universal white light and for the highest good. And breathe in between, allowing that shift of energy to settle into your being. Letting go of that which was a heavier vibration and allowing your personal energetic vibration to lighten with the intention of release, using the white light and the breath. I fully and completely release everything that is mine that is not for my highest good. Letting it go to wherever it needs to go to with universal white light and for the highest good of all. And just sit in this, your shifted energy, a moment longer. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you. thanks for listening to my rant and being witness to me today and so many other days. Like, I do appreciate getting a chance to express myself and hopefully getting a chance to, in the expression of who I am, how I think, the skills that I have, the knowledge that I can share, the heart that I have, that I touch upon you in a positive way. Apparently, I did not touch upon that gentleman in a positive way, but I kind of feel like that's not my gig. So, thank you for release. Thank you for doing the release work with me today. And you be sure to keep living your beautiful heart. Keep your energy clear when you feel like you need to, and your heart will be able to keep coming back into alignment with who you are and live in openness. Live your heart.